Hello, Teaquilters. We're going to wait a minute. I came in about a minute and a half early so people can get notifications. And I'm trying to see if I can push this paper in here. I might need to put it on a piece of cardstock. Let's see. Temporarily, I'll just cut it. See if that helps. And trim it down. Because I need to type it later, but I need to know what's in this book. So I don't forget. Alright. And I can replace it later. But a handwritten label is better than no label, right? Hello everybody. Welcome to the chat. Let me pull you all up on my phone here. Cut off these notifications just in case. So let's see. Day 12. Day 15. All right. Got to get through the ad. Skip. And then pause. All right. So we'll just read first names of people that are in. Let's see. We have Jean, D. Branson, Terry, Sheila, Dolores, Susan, another Jean, another Sheila, Sue, Linda, Deborah, Quote Gal. Welcome to the live, Sheila, Carol. So, let's make sure it's 12:01. Yes. All right. So yesterday we had this fat quarter pack that I decided to stash. Not fat quarter. This charm pack that I decided to stash. I really like the fabrics in it. I actually think this will go well with the Rashida fabrics with Riley Blake. I'm almost thinking these will look good with that. I'm going to check that out and see. And we have a total of 56 people that said they would stash and one person that said they would pass. So that's pretty cool. Now we're on to day number 15. So here's day number 15. All right, let's get this one open. Let you all see the, well, it's got a couple pieces in here. So, uh-oh, we're making a tote. So that's this here. Patchwork bag. I like bags. See what else is in here. It's So Light Fusible Fleece interfacing. So they're giving you interfacing. I've never used this brand. It does have Missouri Star on here. But I would have to look it up and see if it's their brand or if it's somebody else's brand. So I'll have to look that up. And then, oh, they even got the wood handles for you. So that's really cool. And the snap is in here for the magnetic closure. I want to see, like, what size is this tote? It's 9 by 9 by 4. I'm trying to see, what did they use? A packet of 5-inch print squares. So they're wanting you to use this to make the tote with. So that's cool. I want to feel the handle. I want to put my hand in the handles. Oh, okay. So it's, I thought it was gonna be like kid size and wouldn't work because they look pretty small in the pack. But yeah, you can close that together. So, yes. So, again, I am pleasantly surprised with this year's Countdown to Christmas box. It was so funny because I happened to get notification today from Facebook, and some people are not really happy with this. They liked last year's box compared to this one because it had more variety of cross stitch, handwork, and that's the stuff that I don't want to do. I'm enjoying this. So yeah, maybe I'll make this. And yeah, isn't that cute? Well, you got to see this. not the fusible fleece. But that's really cool. So yeah, I think I will make it. I haven't made a bag in a long time. Maybe it's time for me to make a bag. So I'm going to stash this one, unfortunately for you guys. However, you know, if we get to the end and we don't have a whole lot of items, I am sharing some items. So you're going to have some stuff that I've stashed. You're going to actually get some. So, and then if I feel like my box isn't full or whatever I'm sending isn't full, y'all know I'll add something else to it. So, but yeah. And Deborah says she liked this one better than last year as well. I do too. Last year, I probably gave out over half the box last year. I just wasn't going to use most of the stuff that we got, especially when it was cross stitch. I didn't do a lot. I only did one tree, and then I donated the rest of the trees. I don't even think I did the tree. I think I kept the stuff for one tree. I still haven't done last year's tree. That's why I made myself do this year's tree, because I said, if you're not going to do it, we're going to send the whole thing. So this just prevent me from having to ship the whole thing. But let's see. Go back up here. I think the last thing I read was about Sheila making the live. So let me see if I can find that. Yeah, Sharon is in here. Shelly. Ann. Melster. And then we're coming with the stash or pass. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, thank you, Sue and Deborah. It's already at the bottom. So I've got, for day number 15, I've got 13 and 3 so far. And M says I'm a tad late, but made it. Hey, Lisa Swigert. I put everything up, but it's fusible fleece, the handles, the wood handles, and a magnetic snap, and this pattern to make the tote bag. And you're to use the charm pack that we got yesterday. Although I doubt that I would do that, because I'm thinking I'm going to see if it goes with some of the Rashida fabric from Riley Blake. So, if I make it, I'll make it with something else. But, yeah. I'm enjoying this year's Stash or Pass, unfortunately for you guys. But as I said, whenever I get something that I can share, I will most definitely share what I can. And I will be going back over what I've said I'm stashing and passing on. And then we can... I'm just writing it on my sheet right now. Writing what I'm doing so I'll know. Because if I have anything that I can share, I will share it with you guys. So... I'm just going to put bag, charm bag. That's all I'm going to put. And I'll put just a plus. So we had more people come in. So we had 13 before. Let's see. 2 more pass. 2 more pass makes it 5, because we had 3 before. And then we had 13 stash. So let me go back. Jim says, sorry, he's passing. He's not into bag making. I do love bags and I love making them. Hi, Gina. Welcome to the chat. Hold on. What am I counting? Stashes. Okay. It took me a minute to get one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got another 5, makes 17. Oh, 18 with Gina. Okay. I'm confused because I got 18 and 5 and Sue got 20 and 4 because we had 3 before. And then we had 2 more people that said it after you all gave me the total. I only went back to the total. So 1 pass from Jim. Oh, I know what happened now. It's 4. I was counting when people were giving me the totals. So 4 for pass. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and just take y'all word and say 20 stash. Thanks, Sue. Since I messed up the other number. Yeah, I'm enjoying this one. I know it's I realize that when you're doing something like this and it's not a box that's picked personally for you, that it's going to be a lot of things that people are not going to like. But I'm telling you, by this time last year, I was kind of getting weary about opening the packages. So I have been enjoying this year's. I'm not caring about cross stitch, and I'm sure there's going to be something coming down the line that's going to have some cross stitch in it. But when I'm going to a quilting store that's named Missouri Star Quilt Company, I'm expecting items for quilting, not items for cross stitch, not items for handwork. I'm expecting stuff that quilters would use. Or if it's handwork, it's like red work for a quilt block or something like that. But not necessarily cross stitch or something like they had the other little purse too, that leather duck purse. I actually wanted to make it. I had been looking at that channel before we got that box or got that gift open, and so I was just sitting around watching them making stuff, and I go, oh, that's pretty interesting. So I was really surprised to get a kit from that company, although it was Chuck. I don't have any use for Chuck, but I am going to give it to Jersey when she gets a little older and want to put stuff, you know, when kids start packing up stuff, it's going to be really cute for her. A little corn purse. So I did keep it when I made it. I'm going to actually gift it to her later on. So yeah. That's why I did do it. That's why I didn't do it this year, because I was disappointed. That's Deborah. And a lot of people in the group said that they were disappointed last year. And it was just so weird that one person was in there saying that they thought last year's was better than this year because of the variety. So they're tired of getting quilting projects, which is what I want from a quilting box. I want everything to be quilting or sewing related. It doesn't have to necessarily be quilting, but it most definitely needs to be sewing related, in my opinion, if I'm paying for it from a quilting company. Otherwise, go join the cross stitch box. I'm sure there's some company out that's got cross stitch box. Everybody has a box. So I'm really happy with what's going on. Even the tree thing, because I used to do a lot of the bowls. I don't even have one in here, do I? Yes, I do, but it's back on the shelf, and I have a feeling I'm going to have an avalanche. But let's try anyway. I may not can reach it, but let's see. I used to do the rope bowls, and you have to wrap your fabric. So I'm taking stuff out so it just don't fall. But I actually like wrapping fabric and things like that. I just wrap a piece of old blue fabric, and then I used a variegated thread, a fabric that, it was Madagascar fabric. And I'm like, you'll never know it's Madagascar. And then it gives you the little color of the fabric as it's going through. And I did use a variegated thread, just making sure. But that's not thread, you see. That's the Madagascar print coming through. But I was just trying to figure out how to use it up without pitching it in the trash. And then I also did a neutral one. So when I saw the tree, I was really happy. I'm like, okay, I haven't done that in a long time. I keep saying I'm going to make more bowls, and I haven't made them yet. So I enjoyed this, even though I didn't use a sewing machine. I actually enjoyed this process here. And I'll just sit this here so I can put it back with the machine, with my iPad not in front of me. Let's see. Gina says, have you seen Lynn, the owner of Soft Squares, Box A and Box B? She has been giving out entire projects in bags in her advent. I haven't seen that. And then that says, that is beautiful roping. I did my first one a month ago and love it. Yeah, and the funny thing is, I was testing different ropes, because at one point when we first started doing it, of course, everybody was saying your ropes had to be 100% cotton. I went about polyester rope. I think that's what this blue one is. You'll never know once it's filled up. It just has a different weight feel to it, because polyester is lighter and thinner to me. But I love rope bowls, and I've gotten like really big ones, like this big, and I just love doing them, but I haven't done them in years. So when this came along, I was like, okay, at least I get to wrap some fabric now. Didn't even have to sew it on my sewing machine, so that was pretty cool. Nancy is here, says, I'm late. Hey, Nancy, welcome, welcome. Bowl is practical, but tree is pretty. Yes. The bowl is lovely. Thank you, Shelly. And Nancy says stash. She must have went back and looked. So I'll add one more to the stash for 21. Day 15. All right. And then we'll have people, as they come into the chat, they can add your stash or pass outside in the comment section if you missed the live. Today I don't have a whole lot to say. What's today? The 15th in the AM. 14th for people who haven't gone to bed yet. Today is Friday. So Saturday, I will be having, of course, in the morning on Saturday at 12:01, I'm going to be doing day number 16. Also on Saturday at noon, I will be quilting with Kevin the Quilter. We're going to be hopefully working on Wensleydale. That's at noon. We normally go for like 3 hours. That's a live. And then I'll also have my Saturday. And when I say noon, it's Central Standard Time, too, for people that are not in my time zone. And then 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, I come back tomorrow, Saturday night. I keep saying tomorrow because it's already Friday to me. I come back Saturday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, while I'll be actually sewing on something on the machine. So today, what did I do? Benita always is asking me, what are you doing? What did you do? I finished quilting the t-shirt quilt. It's queen size, and the panto just took a little while to get through each pass. And I think I had like 8 or 9 rows I had to do to get to that end of that. I've just finished making the binding, so now I'm ready to put the binding on, and I'll do that while it's on my long arm. I'll just put it to the front of the quilt. I've already got the label onto the back of the quilt, so I don't have to worry about a label. It's already quilted in, so I'm ready to do binding. So I'm getting closer and closer to getting it done. My goal is to get it into the mail by Monday. So hopefully that works out with the weather, you know, no rain. Uh-oh, it kicked me out of the live. It excuse me, I have not taken sinus medicine in days because I haven't been outside, and then I forget. Let me go down to the bottom. Eric's in here talking about rope bowl. Pass on to me. No, we just showing rope bowls. They did not give me a completed rope bowl, Eric. Gina says, are you in St. Louis? I'm in one of the St. Louis counties. So yes, we consider everything locally St. Louis. Anything with a 6-3 zip code, we consider in St. Louis. And y'all in there straightening Eric out too. So that's kind of it. Just a reminder that the Quiltmas entry is closing today. The 15th is the last day. If you haven't watched all 12 videos, all of them are less than 20 minutes, I think. And you need to get keywords, and then you can click on the Google Docs in any of the videos of the projects that you want to win. And then you enter those keywords into the doc. They're all the same keywords for everybody's doc. It's the exact same document, but it just registers you into that particular drawing. And yeah, that's it. We had some great projects. I'm hoping to come back. Somebody is going to send me my data. So when it gets compiled and sent to me, then I'll come live and tell you who won or whatever. And that's going to be that. I might bring the quilt in here. I don't think I boxed it up yet. My quilt looks so much different in person than the video because I recorded during the wrong time in the sun. Wintertime is hard to record because it changes the time. I normally record at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. is not the time. And I don't know what time I should be recording, in the winter. So I'll see if I can remember when I do the drawing to bring it in so you can actually see the true coloring of it. But it's a really, really pretty quilt. So I love it. I'm trying to figure out why am I getting all these comments, but I'm not seeing any. They're rolling up my screen. Let's see. The last thing I saw was Eric with the bowls. And Gina saying that she's in Springfield, Illinois. Now, that's closer than Springfield, Missouri. So, that's pretty cool. I've been to Springfield a few times. I've been to Mom's Got a Notion. Well, she's not in Springfield, but and then there's another shop in Springfield I've been to, too. I can't remember the name of it. But I've been to Mom's Got a Notion. That's on a little kickoff before you get to Springfield. So, but yeah. And Eric said the bag pattern pass on to him still. I consider everything past Collinsville, St. Louis. And that's what I do too in a way because I call it Metropolitan St. Louis. And then anything that you can reach, even into Pocahontas, where we've got Rosemary's Quilt Shop. She was also in our shop hop. So I consider the range for me is huge. And I just go to wherever I want to go depending on what they sell. So, good night, Tiffany. So, yeah. Ann says it's a beautiful quilt. Thank you, thank you. But I need to bring it because I'm telling you the video don't do it true justice. But it is so pretty. When I got it done, I was like, I want to keep it, but I know I'm not going to be decorating for Christmas. The older I get, the less I'm doing. And I'm trying to, my sister, I don't think she watches my videos, but if she did, it's still the truth. She wants to do every holiday at her house. And what I'm trying to do is hold on to Christmas so that one of the young folks that like to decorate can do Christmas. And I'm having it at my daughter's house. I'm hosting at my daughter's house, and I haven't told everybody yet. But I want the young people to start hosting these things because they're the ones who are decorating and going out 100%. Now, my sister does put up a Christmas tree, but it's like we need to go to have other people's houses we go to too instead of always going to just one place, So I do Labor Day, and I normally I host Labor Day, and I do host Christmas. So I'm thinking I'm having it at my daughter's house. Jonah saying she gonna pass. Remo gonna pass. Y'all so mean. So I'm putting down 6. We had 4 before. Yeah, it's in Havana. Thank you. I couldn't remember what town it was, but I love her shop. And you talk about shopping for quilt backings. That woman has almost half. She got like a 2 storefront type building, and half of it of one storefront is just backings. They're all over the freaking place, and by now it might be the whole side over there. But she always has a lot of backings. So thank you, thank you. Ann says, draw my name and I'll let you wait till after Christmas to send it to me, laughing out loud. She's so funny. Does your daughter know you are having at her house? Yep, she knows. She knows, but nobody else knows until now. Y'all know. Yeah, but I'm trying to make it so that my mom used to do Thanksgiving. My sister does Thanksgiving. She does all the other holidays except for the 2 that I do. And I'm trying to get it so that, we get the young people involved. And then that way, you got, if it's at one of the youngsters' house, they can invite whomever they want to invite to their house as well. And then you got more people too, because we're one of those people. There is no number of too many. We've always had, I grew up in a large family. It was 12 of my mother. And then my mother had 8 children as well. And so, yeah, we used to a big family. So we make room for everybody. Even people come, friends come because they know the food's good. Okay. So, but yeah. So that's going to be it, guys. I see you all at Saturday, 12:01 a.m., 12 noon. And then at 8 p.m., all Central Standard Time for that, I'm going to be live 3 times. All right. So you all stay blessed, be safe, and quilt out, everybody.